You've clicked on this video because you want to fix your binge eating problems, and I'm proud of you. I was in your shoes too, searching up countless YouTube videos on how to stop binge eating. But these guys never knew the answers. It looked like they've never binge eaten their entire life. I tried these fad diets, I tried hiding the junk food, I tried starving myself, but it never really worked. I thought there was something wrong with me and that I was stuck in this binge eating cycle forever, and you probably do too. This video is going to fix your problem. This isn't one of these cringy clickbaiting courses, buy this supplement to never binge again, do this one fix. We're going to get to the bottom of your issue and fix it for good. It would be so much easier for me to sell you some product or give you some course to never binge eat again and get heaps of clicks. I'm going to give you the practical step-by-step guide to actually fix this. No one will tell you the advice that I'm about to tell you. It actually makes me feel sad that other people don't know this. I've had to go through the trials and tribulations myself to find out the answer when no one was there. And I found it and I put it in a video for you. And believe me, I was a terrible binge eater. I spent over $2,000 in 3 months in junk food. I'll put up the screenshots here. I was ordering so many pizzas a day. I was getting really fat. So I'm a verified binge eater. I don't know if that's a good thing, but I'm telling you, I had bad binge eating problems. Now, I can literally stare at junk food and not even indulge anymore. It used to feel like there was an uphill battle where I'd be constantly fighting these urges, but now it's not even a question. Of course I'm going to eat healthy, and I don't even want to binge eat anymore. Okay, so there are 2 things that we need to address for you to never binge eat again. Before I tell you what they are, you need to understand this concept that you've probably never heard before. Any addiction or issue that we have in life is simply just a symptom of poor mental health. The answer isn't as easy as just stop eating food. It all comes from your brain. So binge eating is not your problem. It's simply just a symptom of the bigger issue, which is your mental health. Maybe it's using food as emotional support to run away from an issue at work. Or you had a breakup and you're using food to comfort you. Or you have some childhood trauma that you're trying to mask with the stimulation and dopamine that your brain gets from eating this junk food. 99% of the time, there is always an underlying issue. And yes, you may not like to hear this, but you have something wrong with your mental health. Now your brain may have just generated the thought, oh, this guy's a prick, or that's not nice, I don't have a mental issue, that's not the answer, I'm gonna click off and watch another video. Well, you can't really trust your brain because your brain is the thing that put you in this addiction in the first place, and it's the reason you're sitting here watching a YouTube video on how to simply just stop putting bad food into your mouth. And I may sound arrogant, but trust me, I was there. I know what it's like. It's been normalized in society to be using food as pleasure and comfort, but in the history of evolution and mankind, we've never ever done this. Normal, happy, healthy people don't order 3 pizzas in one night and then smash a whole tub of ice cream and then go clear out the pantry later at 2 a.m. And that was me. I wasn't a normal, happy, healthy person either. So now that you understand this concept, there are 2 main things I need you to focus on. First one will basically shortcut your way to good mental health and is literally a cheat code to stop binging. Focus on eating foods that help you achieve satiety. Well, what is satiety? Satiety is a signal that your hormones give you to tell you that you are full. This is literally a cheat code to binge eating because if the foods that you eat make you get full really quickly, it's so hard to overindulge and binge eat into other foods. But what foods give you satiety? Well, foods like eggs, foods like steak, foods like butter, foods that have super high micronutrient level in them and are usually very high in fat and proteins. This is because you don't get a blood sugar spike, so you're not going to be constantly hungry throughout the whole day as your insulin drops and rises. Eating these foods, you may only be hungry once or twice a day, and you'll be full for so long, so it's literally cheat to stop binge eating because you honestly just feel full like all the time until you're actually hungry. And from an evolutionary standpoint, if you're eating foods that have so many nutrients in them, such as steak, I mean a steak literally has every single essential nutrient you need to thrive, then your body's just not really going to be sending signals out to hunt and get more food. So your body's not really going to be giving you these hunger signals to get more food because it's got all the nutrients that it needs for the next few hours. Have you ever binge eaten a steak? Seriously think about it, have you? No, it's impossible. I haven't. The fat is key. The fat has all the nutrients in it, and it's literally cheat code. It's so hard to binge eat steak. You just can't, and you just feel full and satiated for so long. I mean, I could literally go the entire day with only like 2 steaks and you're essentially just full the whole time. Now, you don't have to go on a full carnivore diet like I have and just eat meat only, which essentially is a cheat code to lose weight because all you're eating is satiating, filling foods. But if you don't want to do that, you can slowly, progressively overload more animal products and more foods higher in fat and reduce your carbohydrates. This will really help you achieve satiety really well. But yeah, I really would recommend looking into a carnivore diet. I mean, if you're watching this and you're some of my loyal viewers, please just comment below to any of these new viewers how carnivores changed your life and how it stopped your binge eating. So yeah, you may think that binge eating requires a lot of willpower, but eating foods that are highly satiating, such as a carnivore diet, such as steaks, such as eggs, such as fish, it's essentially shortcutting your willpower because your satiating signals are taking over, which means you don't have to rely so much on mental energy and fighting this uphill battle because your body just does it for you. Your body can tell you when you are full, and it's just so good. Okay, now the second step. So yes, a carnivore diet and eating highly satiating foods will help reduce your binge eating tendencies, and certain diets or techniques may, but it won't 100% cure it all. You see, 100,000 years ago, we never had any binge eating problems because, for one, resources were very scarce, and for two, we didn't have all this highly addictive processed food that spikes your dopamine. So yes, returning to how our ancestors used to eat, such as a predominantly meat diet, will really help reduce a lot of your binge eating tendencies. However, back then they didn't have these sort of temptations and cravings that we do have now. So we really have to train our minds and observe our thoughts and emotions and feelings to overcome this. Why do you feel a pull to what is not good for you? Why do you keep self-sabotaging? Why do you keep doing bad habits when you're trying to be healthy and self-improve? That's not normal. It doesn't seem right. Why is it such an uphill battle? I want you to analyze your thoughts and your emotions. What are you running from? What is it specifically? Now, if you really want this to work, I need you to grab out a piece of paper. Close this video for 5 minutes and journal every single possible reason as to why you feel a pull to what is not good for you, as to why you still binge eat. Go in depth. Maybe it could be from your childhood. Maybe it could be trauma. Maybe it could be a way to escape from something in your life or run away. For me personally, it was a way for me to run away from my crappy life by overindulging in foods, and I used it as a self-sabotaging tendency to really just destroy my life. Okay, actually pause the video. Like, I know you're still watching, but I actually want you to pause the video, grab out like a piece of paper and genuinely write it, or this isn't really gonna work. Like, actually do it, okay? Okay, hopefully you've done that. So another practical step to really help you fight this addiction is you need to start meditating consistently. This allows you to absorb your thoughts, feelings, and emotions, and feelings of hunger as well, and is scientifically proven to increase the size of your rational part of your brain, the brain that tells you to do the good things, and decrease the size of your emotional side of the brain, which is the reason you binge eat. It's so powerful. I don't know how people don't meditate every day. All it takes is 5 to 10 minutes a day. Do this for 30 days and you'll see the benefits drastically throughout your whole life. You just not seem to be pulled to all these things of the world, and you just be calm and present and content with who you are. So yeah, I use an app called Medito. I'll show you a photo of what it looks like right here. I actually made a full guide to meditation video. I'll link that below. So yeah, definitely check that video out. It's all that app. I'm not sponsored or anything. I just find it really helps. It's a guided meditation session and that should really help. So the takeaways from these 2 videos is to address your mental health, as binge eating is not your problem. It is simply a symptom of the bigger issue, which is something wrong in your head. And a cheat or a shortcut way to stop binge eating is to focus on foods that are high in nutrients and high in satiety levels, such as foods high in fat and protein. And if you follow these 2 steps, I mean, I don't see a way how you can continue binge eating. It's really just changed the game for me. Yeah, it's so powerful. If you're anything like my younger self, this video will honestly help you, and it could even save your life. I mean, I really wish I had a video like this a year ago, 6 months ago, when I was really down bad and didn't really know how to fix my life. I really hope that this video helps and gives you some free value. Thanks so much for watching. If you got any value from this video, please consider leaving a comment below, tell me your thoughts, dropping a like so more people can see this, and subscribing. See ya.